Hey, happy Thanksgiving to all us Canadians out there. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving weekend, long weekend. And what am I doing? Well, it's Sunday fun day. I'd sooner work on my car than eat a damn turkey. Not a turkey fan, to be honest with you. Doesn't matter who cooks them, doesn't matter where. They're just, I shouldn't say that. I just don't like turkey, you know what I mean? I'll eat it. I eat it, I think, once a year at Christmas time because it's like, it's Christmas, let's have a turkey. It seems like tradition, but honestly, I'd sooner have me a nice prime rib steak or a chicken rather than a turkey. Never been a turkey fan, never have been. Like stuffing though. Anyway, so what are we doing? Well, we're not working on this old girl today. We're leaving her alone because we're waiting on a few parts. And I don't need to have her all apart yet, but we will be starting on her soon. So this Sunday fun day is we're gonna work on the 55 gasser a bit. We're not gonna do too much here today because I am gonna go enjoy some time after with my buddy Coco. Oh, Coco. Gonna go check him out. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be drinking beer on the deck, rum, maybe some vodka, maybe some rye, and cooking hot dogs. That's how we celebrate our Thanksgiving. So, what I'm gonna do today, though, in the meantime, is I am gonna get in here and clean up all this headliner crap. The one job that you think, hey, maybe that's not a big deal doing that today, Rick. But I tell you, it's a dirty job, and nobody wants to do it. We all got to do it sooner or later. So you get in there to drill the wire wheel, clean that shit up, right? Now some of you might be saying, why wouldn't you just blast this car? I'm not gonna blast this car. I'm not building this car like that. Just building it cheap and nasty with what I got. And honestly, what's gonna be left to blast? The quarter panels are all getting replaced, the floors are getting all replaced, the trunk lid's getting replaced, the doors are getting replaced, the fenders are getting replaced, the hood's getting replaced. What the hell is there left to blast but the roof? The roof, I don't blast roof, I sand them down. I don't trust blasting a roof, it's too easy to put a dent in it and warp it. So, you're not going to see much today, except for me cleaning that up. That's about it. Okay, well, we got all the necessary tools out here we need. A drill with a wire wheel, a vacuum, a scrub brush somewhere, a hammer, and anyway, so as you can see, I've done that. Looks a lot better. Cleans it up. Now again, if you want to get real carried away and get in here and sand it all, which I will run a sander over it. I usually run a sander over it with some 80 grit, give it some texture, and then I'm just going to spray it with some low budget. I'm just going to spray it with some rust paint up there. Let it dry up for a few days and then I'm going to dynamite it. It's good enough. It is never ever going to rust through in my lifetime, or probably the next person's lifetime. And it's going to be covered up with a headliner, if I even put a headliner in it, which I doubt I will, because, like I say, this car is going to be really low budget, build it with what I have and what I got with it. There will be some stuff I have to buy, but that's that. So, if I cut a couple corners, don't knock me for it. It just is what it is right now. So I think I'm going to get into the chunk pan and clean that up. Like I say, it's in pretty good shape in here. So I'll see if I can bring I don't know if I've got any sand here today. If I got some sand here, I'm going to I'll do a bit of a mini blast here. Because the only piece I got to replace, which I've got, is along here. The first 6 to 12 inches along here, and other than that, like I say, you can see it's all solid up in there where normally they're rust, right? Like, it's all looking good. So, we're good to go. Alright, one windshield removed. Look at all the stuff stuck in there from over the years. So, get that all cleaned up. That's our next step. So the chromes around the front and rear windshield, I will not be putting those back on. Just basically because I don't want them. Just don't want them. Kind of keeping this old girl plain Jane. It's going to have the taillights, the bumpers, the grille. Actually, it's not going to have a front bumper. So the grille, the headlight doors, taillights, rear bumper, that's going to be it for the chrome. Keep it simple. Keep it plain. So, I guess I'll start cleaning out the window track there, and away we go. Okay, so I got the some of the stuff cleaned up, and you can see, obviously, got some rust occurring up underneath where the windshield was. few pinholes go right up to here. So there's a good section we'll have to cut out. You know, you got to fix that. The last thing you want to do is leave it. First, you don't want to leave it. You wouldn't leave it. Maybe some people would leave it. I don't know. But you got to fix it. You got to cut it out. You really don't want to be Bondoing and Duraglassing that. You could put some Duraglass in there and fill it up and away you go. But it's getting sealed up with a rubber, and it's eventually just going to lift and peel away when the water gets in behind there. So you're only going to make it worse. To me, that's trapping the water in. So best to cut this out and put some new metal in. The last thing you want is water dripping on your feet. And hey, if you even don't care about water dripping on your feet, you have to remember the drips are coming under your dash where your wiring is, and that's just not good. So now on this side, it's a crack across in here, but other than that, it's solid. It's solid all in the rest of this, so that's good. So yeah, good day. It's a good Thanksgiving. This is what I enjoy doing. Okay, so we got the that was a bit of a chore. Had Phillips screws in there, and 2 of them just were completely rounded, were stripped. So it should have been a 2 to 5 minute job, wound up to nearly half an hour. Anyway, we got that off, and we'll get that all blasted up now. And I think we're going to call it a day for today. It wasn't too long a day today. It didn't get started till 10, and it's 2:30 now. But I got to clean up this mess, and got a few things to do. And then, like I say, I got to go over to my Papa Coco's and have some hot dogs, some beers, some rum, some ryes, and whatever he's serving today. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's it. So hey, that's my Thanksgiving. That's the best Thanksgiving ever. I don't want to be sitting in the house doing nothing. I want to work on my cars and go have some drinks. Happy Thanksgiving to all you Canadians and you Americans. Well, what the hell? Thumbs up. Hey, see you later.